I'm speaking with Ceta Ramkhalawansingh, who's been an activist in Toronto, City Councillor, and now is active on the campaign to have more women appointed to the Senate. Ceta, why did you pick the Senate as an issue that's important?
We picked the Senate of Canada because it's one of the two arms of Parliament.
Right.
And if we're serious about having women be integral to decision making in Canada, it is as important for not only the Cabinet to be equally composed of women, but also the Senate of Canada to be half women. So we took a look at the vacancies that existed and proposed to the Prime Minister that if he were serious about achieving equality in government, that if he filled all of the remaining vacancies in the Senate, he would immediately achieve gender equality in the Senate. And we're not just talking about gender equality, we're also talking about diversity in those appointments.
Right, so the Senate has been around a long time. I guess in the beginning there were only men, and gradually more women have been appointed. What are some of the, I want to say, backgrounds or expertise do you think that would be brought with more women in the Senate?
Well, I think that often women's interests can be different. They provide a different perspective on some issues. And, throughout our history, we've seen advocacy around childcare, around equal pay, around violence against women. All of those are issues which often get pushed to the forefront and women are involved. So it's, even issues around peace. During the World Wars, women were very involved in advocacy around peace issues.
Yeah, so the Senate has a bit of diversity in it. Interesting that you mentioned that as part of what you're planning. What's been the response in terms of ensuring that you have women as well as more women as well as more diversity reflected?
When the Prime Minister announced, upon recommendation of his selection committee, the new process that he put into place, there were 7 appointments made, and 4 out of the 7 were women. And right. Among those 7, there was also a diversity of race, Aboriginal status, and so on. So we were very pleased that the principles of diversity and equality were being reflected in those appointments.
Right.
And we expect to see the same in the remaining appointments.
Right. So he appointed 3 men out of that group of 7. Are you going to keep pushing for there to be women only appointed till there's parity, or we are going to keep proposing that he fill vacancies with as many women as possible. And of course there's 22 coming up and there'll be more retirement, so he's got, but I think at the end of the day we want all of the appointments to be people who are respected across Canada and who have the skills and who can participate in the governing of the country. So looking at the first batch that Mr. Trudeau has appointed, what are your thoughts about the group?
I think they're all excellent. The women are great, the men are great, they're all skilled, and I think that it gives us a lot of hope for the future.
Okay, thanks very much. Ceta Ramkhalawansingh, good to talk to you.
Thank you.